Good morning, Murray's readers and leaders. I'm here in sunny Florida to do the first in my mystery series. I did an intro, and you could go back to that, but I'll just make a couple of points. All the books that I read at the moment of mysteries, I think of Arthur Conan Doyle and Agatha Christie, which are the best for me. Uh, they have put a lot of drama in it, and I liked it. Sherlock Holmes and Herschel Poirot, but you got to move on in the world. And I've found a number of indie authors that I really like. One by the name of Wayne Zurl, who I've been reading since 2012. I think the first book I read of his was Heroes and Lovers. But the book I'm reviewing today is the greats, not the great, from New York to the Smokies. The great Smoky Mountain bank job. I just read that short stories. They're good. I like the long novel, but from New York to the Smokies is one of his first books where his protagonist is Detective Sam Jenkins, who moves from New York, retires as a New York detective lieutenant, and he moves down to Tennessee to become a chief of police. And it's a completely different environment. He's got a smaller staff. He's working with a smaller staff, a smaller group of people to get information. The information comes in different, and from New York to the Smokies, he's got a major problem. He's got a serial killer on the loose. He's got people sighting UFOs. Can you believe that? But they're doing it, and between all this, he's got a battle going between not the Hatfields and the McCoys, but two mountain families that are at each other's throat. And the way he maneuvers around this gives him like my uncle said, he's spiffy. That's smart, good looking, dress wise, and gets out there and gets the job done. Uh, there's multiple things going on here, as I just told you. His staff is introduced in earlier books. One, his wife, who keeps him going uh, in one way, and then his sergeant at the front desk, another lady who fills in for him at sometimes and keeps him going on a different level. There are complete psychological differences between what's done in New York and how it's done in the Rockies. And what more can I say about this book? Well, he does detective work that doesn't seem normal for the people around him. And they can't figure out where he's going with some things. And he kind of lets them hanging and letting them try to figure it out themselves. But he finally gets to the end, and they all get the epiphany. Why didn't I think of that? And the reader will too. Will say, why didn't I see that? Just like with Sherlock Holmes, you're going through the book and you're reading along with what's going on here. You don't know. And the read is a quick read. His novels, uh, 1, 2 sittings, I was through them. You'll enjoy it. You'll enjoy the character. That character and all the characters supporting him, which makes it a fun book, too. It's a fun book when you get down to it, as far as the mechanism on how people go about their business. Not the fun people about somebody brutal murders being done and trying to figure it out, and bringing in the state police and the FBI, and they can't figure it out. The locals can't figure it out. But our friend Sam Jenkins, who's got multiple experience in New York City as a detective, figures it out, and you as the reader at the end say, really? This is Roy Murray out. Subscribe, hit the bell, come back from some more. Watch the previous video in this introduction to mysteries. And I got 3 more authors to go to. See you later. Bye-bye.